Very interesting. So I just love how that paint is just peeling. That is so unique. A guy in his jug, and today I'm gonna give you guys a tour of the Cypress Project. Just kind of a little bit of a celebration. We're getting closer to 500 subscribers. I know that's not very many, but for me, that's a little milestone. So I'm very excited about that. So let's begin. All right, so here we go on the outside of the house. You can see that the roof is extremely in poor condition. Now, I own the entire house here, from this side all the way over here to the really crappy side, but that part of the house over there with better roof is actually under a rent-to-own contract. Don't mind the tires. I'll get rid of those eventually. You see how bad the paint is. I actually peeled this the other day. I had a little bug come out. Very interesting. So yeah, that's just horrible. Windows definitely shot. Even the window frame in itself. I don't even think I can paint that. And here's the other side. It can look like somebody tried to do some patchwork at some point in time. I'm sure that was a few years ago. I can see the eave has started to fall off. And as we come around to the other side, you can even see the other side of the eave. It's just starting to come down quick. Broken window. Some more really amazing looking paint. More of the beautiful roof. Here's where the electrical used to be, but was disconnected at one point in time. All right, let's take a look at the inside. Better watch my step. Quick look at the outside. Definitely just stuff everywhere. Now, let's go in. And here's the inside. Funny enough, somebody actually ended up stealing my door. Kitchen area. Some of the ceiling. Let's go in the back room here. We just had some really good rain last night. As you can tell, water's coming right through. Little closet area. This door recently actually just fell in about a couple weeks ago. So now I have just a nice opening. Just decay everywhere. It looks like somebody tried to do some remodeling at one point in time, but just never finished. One last look into here. And that amazing ceiling. Okay, we'll come back into the kitchen here. Like the dining room area. I really do like those shelving though. Kind of the living room. Definitely some more mold and water on the floor. Definitely getting wet in here. If you can look over there, we even have a little bird's nest, which is really interesting. And last but not least, come in here to the little bathroom. It's almost kind of like the Willow Project. No toilet, pretty all nasty, and very well just decayed. Look at that spider nest, or spider web, not nest. Now the two doors there actually connect into the other unit. So eventually I'm going to block this off to make this a total separate unit. Wonder what's in the door. Ooh. Number 2. Yummy. Oh, if somebody would have put up that tar paper a while ago, maybe it would have helped it. I just love how that paint is just peeling. That is so unique. And great news for you guys that are waiting for another video on the Willow Project. I have 2x4s. Woohoo! And did any of you guys catch that bird flying through that video? Check this out. So there's a little footage, or a little tour, shall I say, of the Cypress Project. And in all actuality, I don't know how far I'm going to go with that house. I'm not sure what my plans are with the house just yet. I still have the Willow Project to finish up, and we have a long ways to go on this project before I can even touch that. But by next year, I'm hoping to get some ideas what I'm going to do and hopefully let you guys know the official plan. I would love to redo it, but that roof has to go. And some of the conditions, I'm unsure if I'm actually going to finish or, oh my goodness, remodel it or just tear it down completely. That is something that has crossed my mind. That's going to take a lot of money to fix that up, and it's just in horrible condition. So realistically, it might just come down, but as we get closer to next year, somewhere probably spring of next year, I'll have a better idea of what I plan on doing with that house. And as I said, that other house I have there with the better roof on it, it's under rent-to-own contract, and that person is responsible for finishing up that house and making it look nice. One good thing about the rent-to-own contracts is it lets people who are unable to get a bank loan actually own something eventually, which is really nice. The Willow Project, I did post it for rent to own, but I believe this house was just too much for people and nobody was really interested in doing the work themselves. So at the end of the day, I'll fix it and then I'll just rent it out for however many years. And as you can tell, and if you can't hear that, I'm obviously still very tired. I'm still working 6 days a week, but I want to at least get a video posted this week, just kind of give you guys an update. I'm trying to post at minimum every other week. I'd like to do weekly, but then again, like I said, I'm extremely tired, still working 6 days a week, so it doesn't leave me a whole lot of free time to relax and chill at home. And today especially, I thought it was a good idea just to relax, sit on the couch, and try to recuperate a little bit. Other than that, we do have the 2x4s I'm really excited about. We're going to do the next video will be framing, probably this bedroom here, and getting this wall done. We'll see how far we get in the next video. And I do want to take the time and thank all of you guys that have subscribed to my channel so far. It really helps out, really gets me out there, and it just kind of helps keep me going. Some days it's really hard for me to come out here and do the work, but I know some of you guys really enjoy these videos, and it just helps motivate me to keep me going, even though I'm working 6 days a week. So thanks to all you guys who have done so. So I hope you guys stick around for the next video. Check out the Willow Project if you have not. That's a very interesting series I got going. I believe we have 8 or 9 videos of the Willow Project. All demo work so far, but I'm very excited to start doing some framing. So very excited to see where this house goes. I think that's all for this video. I appreciate you guys watching and dealing with my tiredness if you can't hear it. So I'm going to go relax, sit on the couch, and enjoy the rest of my Sunday. I hope you guys have a great week, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks.